sessions are always very informative for me. You have people from different backgrounds, vastly different perspectives on what going to the cloud means, and for the most part, what even the cloud constitutes. I find great value being that I operate, 24/7 in a particular silo, and so do the attendees of this particular conference. And so it's great to understand their pain points within their silos, to gain an understanding of what people go through and their best practices and how they've overcome issues is of immense value to me. When we analyze different vendor solutions, there's a lot of things to consider. And the point was made during the meeting today that the devil is in the details. Devil is in the details both contractually, from an SLA standpoint and what the service is actually providing, what the responsibilities are. But in addition to that, the devil is in the details with respect to the actual architecture of the solution. So in the past, when we assessed the security of a solution, a perimeter test or a pen test was always performed. When we look at pen tests today, they take a slightly different form. In the past, a pen test was applied against a perimeter, and the outcome was how far you could penetrate the inside of that solution, both the application layer, database layer, even beyond the infrastructure of the company hosting the solution. Nowadays, it's a little different. We can pen test an application that is hosted in a cloud, and we can see how far we can get with respect to that pen test. But one of the problems that I see, and it's difficult to really come to grips with, is you cannot pen test the cloud, right? If Microsoft Azure hosts a particular application, I can pen test that application, but I cannot pen test Microsoft. So going back to the contract, and the devil is in those details, it's understand what Microsoft or any cloud vendor for that matter, AWS, what they're warranting, what their responsibilities are. And I think a big thing that plays a large role in that and should be part of every contract negotiation is you should have cyber insurance, or the vendor should have cyber insurance in case there is a breach. That's one of the things as we negotiate across different vendors that hold EPHI data with athletes, is one of the mandates is that vendor has cyber insurance.